What I think a lot of people want to know is, how do you surf a heat? Are you one of those guys that likes to catch the first wave and get priority right off the bat? Or do you like getting the second wave? How do you kind of structure your heat surfing?
He actually, no one really wants to know this but him, so he has a little insight like, against you next time you guys come up against each other, man. I'm mad.
Trying to get the inside scoop.
Oh, he's not even going to put this
I'm not
online.
Put this online, yeah. This is for my personal files.
We've been doing this with everyone we've been interviewing.
Shit, well, let's see. When I'm surfing against Freddie, I let him have the first wave, you know.
You let me have the first wave?
Yeah. I'm a smoky dog. I'm just kidding.
He didn't let me have the first wave in Tahiti.
I'm just kidding. Sometimes I go want the first wave, sometimes I don't. I don't know. Sometimes lately I haven't even been carrying it, and I feel like maybe I should have been.
So it's like it differs from spot to spot.
Depends on the conditions.
Yeah. Like for instance, okay, I watch you surf in Tahiti, and I know the first heats. You like that west end.
Yeah.
So I know.
Oh, you're taking notes. See, look.
I've been watching. Don't even trip. I'm been sitting on that west end like Freddie, because I know you'll let the guys go deep. Yeah. And you'll sit that end west bit. So you're the third person to go party, but it looks to me like you want that west. So I think different places it plays different effects, you know. But am I wrong? You like that west?
No, yeah, no. That's exactly. I
west.
give up priority every time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some guys aren't as familiar with that spot as I am. So I'm like, yeah, paddle yourself however deep you want.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and if you want a piece of this west bit, come and try and grab it. But I know exactly where to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I kind of try and let guys get confused.
I noticed that too. See, I think honestly, like, the first wave is a big advantage, but sometimes sometimes it's just weird. The ocean's always so different, and sometimes it can backfire on you, or it won't, you know.
What about other things in the heat? Like if you're winning a heat and there's 5 minutes left, do you use priority against the guy, or are you one of those guys that just surfs the heat?
I know Fred loves to use a priority.
That's what I do, because I like to use tactics, because I think guys
surf. Go out there and sit on this guy.
It's a personal thing. It's like a little jab after you won. Like you just sit there and like what? It's subliminal, but I do it. Sit right next to him. How's it feel to get smoked?
Too bad you rarely are in that position.
I know, I'm rarely in that position. But so, what do you do?
Depends on the situation I'm in. Like, I don't know.
You just surf, huh?
I kind of just.
That's what happens when you get talented guys like this. they just
or just dumb in the head. I've had some heats where I try and surf and that shit backfires on me. Like our final could have went either way.
You gave me that last
and I
wave.
didn't go, but then I was thinking, oh my god, did you see me do that? I was like, oh man, what did I just do right now? Like, so it's just hard. I don't know.
You never know.
You never know. Like, sometimes I will. If it's somebody who annoys me, or who in before, like, if I had Toby Martin in the heat, I'd sit on that fucker. That fool has fucked me over before.
Hey, he is a gnarly hustler.
And he loves that shit, so I'll burn that fool all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone like that. But a friend, you know, I'm more like, let's just surf it out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if I have respect for him and I want to, say if I want to win, I want to beat him surfing, because that'll make me feel better, and it'll make, you know, them go, all right, we just surfed it out. Like, may the best man win, you know?
Yeah.
But if someone annoys me, I'll sit on that for all day. You know what I mean? That's just what I think, you know?
Do you think it's kind of a universal rule that it's okay to sit on someone after 5 minutes? It seems like that to me. Like,
I think it's a little bit of just a self-justification going on over there.
Oh, God. Okay, well, I just want to talk about tactics. Like, you don't even surf heats, you know?
I can just get...
And you're, like, too slow to even sit on someone, so I don't even know what he's doing sitting here. He's getting sunburnt. That's what's happening to him. What do you think?
Though.
I am getting burnt. Oh, white man. What do I think about what?
About heat surfing.
I don't think you do it that well to even be criticizing anyone. I'm just joking. My personal opinion, like in the perfect world, that wouldn't even exist. The hassling stuff, because, like, you know, I like sports, but my one main complaint of basketball, for instance, is when it comes down to the final minutes, it's all about the fouls. It's not about the actual playing the game.
Yeah, right.
So when a heat comes down to, you know, tactics and sitting on people, it's like, does that really have to do with the two surfers' surfing ability? No, not really.
Yeah,
that's
right.
like their heat tactical ability. So, but I mean, the system's not completely set up where it can just be pure surfing. So you have to involve tactics. I mean, even Kelly Slater involves tactics, and he's the best surfer of all time.
Yeah, I mean, when there's rules, you know, and you're meant to follow them rules, someone's gonna use that rule.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way the game is played. So people are gonna play it.
And I'm sure you two know of surfers. I mean, you don't have to name any names that have just used those, you know, rules and how to bend those rules to their advantage. Who
Like
aren't
Toby Myers.
Toby Myers. All right, so we're not afraid to drop names. Who's maybe their just pure surfing ability wouldn't really get them to the level they're at, but it's like their ability to, you know,
manipulate the system.
But
at the same time, you got to give those guys a certain amount of credit.
Yeah, they're
you know,
yeah, you do.
because they're able to use their mind and use the rule book.
Their Jedi mind tricks.
Their Jedi mind tricks, and use the rule book against other surfers that might be superior in talent to them, but still make it through the heat. I think that's how a lot of guys make it through the QS, because they understand how to surf a heat and control the time and control
Why
the
couldn't
level.
I figured out those Jedi mind tricks? Because I'm not ever gonna get there on pure surfing ability.
Because you're just a terrible human being. I don't know if you'll make it anywhere in life. Seriously.